I recently got a tooth extraction done, because of which I cannot open my mouth up too wide to smile in order to greet all of you, and I also cannot open my mouth up too big in order to talk. I hope that all of you will bear with me just for this video. I mentioned that I got a tooth extraction done, right? I said a tooth extraction because in tooth, the first letter is T, which is a consonant. That is why I used a. If I would have said that I got an extraction done, I would have used an. Why? Because E is a vowel, right? Now, I have a little quiz for all of you. If I were to say that before getting my tooth extraction, my dentist took a X-ray or an X-ray of my teeth, what will be the correct grammar usage? A X-ray or an X-ray? I will give you all 5 seconds to write down your answer in the comment section below, and no cheating, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's discuss the right answer. For X-ray, even though it's an X, right? X is a consonant, but the way that we pronounce the word is X-ray. That is how we pronounce it. The sound is that of a vowel. There are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, and U. Since the sound is a vowel sound, that is why it will be an X-ray. A and an is not decided on the basis of a vowel or a consonant, but actually it is decided on the basis of a vowel sound or a consonant sound. This is a very common grammatical error which a lot of us commit, and in this video we will be talking about 5 such common grammar errors. Just like we have already discussed, whether a will be used or an will be used is determined according to the vowel or the consonant sound of the first letter of the word. But just to reiterate, let's take 2 examples of words starting with the letter U. If I use the word university, what will be used over here? A or an? University. Since the sound over here is that of Y, the sound is university. That is why A will be used. Umbrella. Over here, the sound is umbrella. That is why an will be used. Did you give him the book? Didn't you knew she was coming? Haven't we all heard questions like these? But these are incorrect because they have double usage of the past form. Over here, gave is in the past form and knew is in the past form, whereas did and didn't already are indicative of the past form, which is why we will use the present or the base form. The correct sentences or the correct questions over here will be, did you give him the book? And didn't you know she was coming? I'm guilty of committing this mistake too many times, and this mistake is of redundancy while using comparatives and superlatives. Over here, the sentence says this new box is more larger than the one I had. Larger is already a comparative, so more is unnecessary and it is redundant. Similarly, for the superlative over here, this is my most happiest moment. We do not need to use most because this again is redundant. The only trick that we need to remember over here is here. Since there is already a here in the word there, that's too much of wordplay. This is indicative of the place. That's how I always remember it. And this word is indicative of possession. Place and possession. In a sentence, it can be used as they are searching over there for their mobile phones. They are searching over there. Since it's indicative of place, THERE will be used, and they are searching for their mobile phones, which indicates possession. That is why THEIR will be used. A few years back, I used to daydream all the time that, one day I will lose weight, I will become fit, and my clothes will become loose. I'm sure that a lot of us have similar daydreams. But did you just notice that I used the word lose twice in the same sentence? I said lose weight. That will be used with a single O. However, the second lose that I used was that my clothes will become loose, and that will be used with double O's. And this is a mistake which a lot of people commit because we confuse both the spellings. Lose with a single O is only used as a verb, whereas lose with double O's is used as both a verb and an adjective. This lose means suffer a loss, to be deprived of, to part with. And this lose as an adjective means not tight or contained. As a verb, it means to release.